What's up, guys? DK and Bill Marler here for Focus Friday. Is officially the 16th of February. I think it's the 16th, right? Yeah, 16th of February. We're fired up and we are ready to go. Hey, he's got his Gifu hat on. What's up? Maybe I should rock mine out too, because I got one of these. Although this is like this, but we'll do that.
There we go. Let's do it. Let's do
There
it.
you go.
Now
Gifu
this is
twins.
fun.
What's up? All right,
Let's
guys.
go.
So let me get this shared into Facebook. Let's go live and let's go crush this out here. So. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go rock this. All right, bam. Let me grab this little doodad. Where'd I go? On this screen. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Post to a group. Good old this, that, and the other thing here. Where are we? There it is. Funnel team, go win live. In 3, 2, 1, 1.5. One and a few. I always like a nice curved.
Yeah,
bill. I can't. A lot of people like doing the flat bill. I can't do the flat bill. I don't know what it is.
yeah.
I gotta do the curve, man. I gotta do the
I like my
curve.
bald head, to tell you the truth, but I'm gonna wear
Yeah,
it.
no, hey, I mean I don't wear hats often, but you know. But when I do, I make them look good. You know what I mean? Like,
There we go.
all right, let me get the old push notifications sent out here. Join us live now. Boom. All right, there we go. Preview. All right, Focus Friday. Boom, boom, boom. Join live here. All right, push notification going out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait for the cha-ching.
Go.
Did you get it? If you guys got the push, comment push. Go ahead, comment push. Oh, there it is. Boom, I got it. All right, so I was a couple seconds off. It's a couple seconds off. But either way, let me go drop the everyone. Did you drop the everyone tag yet?
Yeah, you can do. We should both do it because
I'll do it. I got it.
sometimes I just did it, but sometimes they go hours later.
Yeah, I know.
You do it.
What's up, Zuckerberg? What's going on there, man? Join us live for
you do a replay one.
Focus Friday. There we go. All right, boom. There we go. All right, Catherine got the push. Other people got the push. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So as you guys can see, we're rocking out some attire here, which is really, really cool. So excited about that. And plain and simple, guys, I want to throw down some bombs for you guys today. And that's what Bill and I are going to enlighten you guys with and really kind of talk about something that is, it's really like the underlying theme here, in my opinion, that doesn't get discussed enough. And that is staying the course. And a lot of people, when they get started in an online business, kind of expect results overnight. And when it doesn't happen, you get discouraged and like, you know, you'll move on to the next shiny object and then the next shiny object and then the next shiny object. And you keep just, you know, some people spend years and I see it. It's really, really sad, but I see it all over Facebook. I see people like, I mean, literally it's kind of ridiculous. Every other week posting a different business opportunity. And it's very disheartening and discouraging for a lot of folks. And if you fall into that trap of bouncing from one thing to another, like you just can really just spend years just being discouraged. And we talked about this, I believe, Bill, on Mindset Monday. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but like you guys got to realize, like, you are your niche. You are your algorithm. Okay. So if you're constantly being surrounded by different money-making opportunities and you're seeing all your friends and, you know, call them friends on social media and on Facebook posting about different business opportunities, and you're constantly getting distracted, in a way, you're kind of doing that to yourself because that's your algorithm. Those are the people that you're watching their videos, you're following their content, you're probably engaging on their content. Whereas if you were just like really deep down into your own niche and your own personal development, we've talked about this numerous times, you got to work harder on yourself than you do on your business. So if you surround yourself with good personal positive development, things that lift you up and not pull you down and get you discouraged, you can make that your algorithm. So it's really on you. It's if you're getting distracted, is it other people that are honestly trying to distract you? Or are you guys are you internally just distracting yourself and you don't even realize it? Because the distraction is real and it's a very, very real thing. So one of the things I want to dive into here a little bit today is I want to talk a lot about what is right in front of you. Okay. What's right in front of you. And what we have here, guys, is our team training site. So I want to highlight the team training site here for a little bit. Okay. There is the basic content, which we want all of you guys to go through, right? So you have, obviously you go get the app, right? Everyone kind of knows that. It's the very first thing in there. You go get the app, you go through the Fast Start Guide, and then you start applying stuff. But what I want to take a second here, and I want everyone to just kind of pause, just kind of take a breath and realize that what you got to realize is your success is guaranteed. You hear Kirsty say this all the time. Your success is guaranteed as long as you guarantee it, right? But if you get distracted or you get frustrated or you get thrown off course or you start chasing shiny objects, your success ain't guaranteed. It's not. It's guaranteed if you stay the course. So everyone right now, do me a favor, comment, stay the course. Stay the course. Stay on target, right?
Hey, Dan, one more thing about that comes to my
Shoot.
mind real quick on that subject is it's okay to take a break and come back. Also, lots of us have done that. Like, still have the vision. You got something go on, do it. But when you come back, you don't got to do another shiny object. You can finish the job. So just on that.
Yeah, 100%. So what I want you guys to realize is that as you are staying the course, as you are committing and being in it for the long haul, it can be and it can feel overwhelming. But you also got to realize it's 100% normal. It's normal to feel overwhelmed. It's normal to feel anxious. It's normal to feel uncertain, like this isn't working. But you got to realize that, the average person in online marketing, the average person in affiliate marketing, network marketing, whatever it is, almost no one, and please take this to heart, almost no one finds success right away. Like almost all of us failed for sometimes months or even years before we found success, before we created a sustainable long-term income. So just to actually think about like the ability or just the reality that like you're going to sign up and you're all of a sudden going to become successful, it is not the norm. Is it possible? Sure. But you can take out the if. Okay. And we've talked about this before. I think we talked about this on Monday. You can take out the if. So it's not if you're going to become successful, it's just when. But the only way to do that, the only way to achieve that is to stay the course. So let me give you a couple examples here, guys. Like you go through our Fast Start Guide, there's a lot of information in there. You get into the DM formula, right? And this is a great video. This is kind of like your introduction to certain things, good amount of information that you guys need to know, right? And then when you start getting into Fast Start Guide Part 2, you start diving into even more additional training. So as an example, okay, additional short form videos to clone, additional short form videos, trainings, right? Like when you go here, this opens up the can, guys. Like we just opened up the can when you go into some of this additional training. Like look at all of these trainings videos in here. You're talking hours and hours and hours and hours of training videos, but this is all good, solid, really killer stuff. So you could see that and you could be like, oh my gosh, this is so overwhelming. What did I get myself into? This isn't working. Let me go find something easier. And you got to realize that the average person doesn't, when they chase a shiny object, they're not doing it because they can make more money. They're doing it because they feel it's going to be easier. So let this resonate with you and let this resonate good, okay? Don't wish that it was easier. Wish that you were better. Let that sink in for a second. Don't wish that something was easier. Wish that you were better. Okay. So if you stay the course, if you commit to yourself, if you commit to working on your own self, your mindset, your attitude, your personal development every single day, the info overwhelm doesn't seem so overwhelming. The things that maybe seemed complicated before aren't so complicating now if you stay the course, right? And the longer you stay the course, you start removing the if, and then it's just a matter of when. Okay. Does this make sense, guys? Okay. Does this make sense? All right. I hope this makes sense. If so, comments make sense. I want you guys to understand this, right? Because it's really, really important to understand that there's so much information in our team training site. Some of the links lead to other links, which lead to other links, which give you guys even more information, excuse me, even more training. Yeah, there's a lot of information in there, but we're giving you guys our best trainings and information over the years to help you guys win and succeed. So do yourself a favor and remove the if. Get the if out of the question. Get the if like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm ever going to become successful. It's like, no, it's just a matter of when you're going to find success as long as you're willing to stay the course. Okay. So I shared a great quote earlier this week. I want to share it again because it's super, super, super important. It was one of those things like as soon as I saw it, I was actually on TikTok and I saw this from another creator. And the crazy part is this person that I was following, I mean, they're maybe like 19, 20 years old. And the fact that these words came out of their mouth, I was just like, wow, talk about an amazing mindset and attitude from someone who is so young. And the quote was this, or the phrase was this, and I just took it and used it because it was awesome. It doesn't take a long time to build a successful online business. What can take a long time is becoming the person who's willing to go do it. And when I heard that, I was literally just blown away. I got out my pen, I got out my notebook, and I literally wrote it down because it was that good. So I want you guys to understand that, you know, it's a cool phrase, but I want you to understand the depth of what's behind it. You know, yeah, people think it takes a long time to build a successful online business, which there may be some truth to that, but what actually takes the time is you becoming the person that is willing to go do the thing. Okay. So again, I hope that makes sense. If it does, comment makes sense down below. So another thing I want to get into, guys, is we have given you guys over the last, I'd say 3 to 4 weeks, we've given you guys a lot of really, really great information that you guys can get out there and go use. So I kind of want to use today, this week, right now, wherever it is in your heart and your head, to kind of establish a new starting point, a new launching point here in your business. So if you go look at the last, I don't know, I think it's like 3 or 4, probably like 4 Teachable Tuesdays. Okay, so teachabletuesdayreplays.com. Of course, you guys can access that right inside of our team training site. And a lot of you guys, let me just share my screen real quick, because sometimes you guys will reach out to me and be like, hey, where can I find the replay? Oh, team training replay is right here. Also, it's mentioned in the overview video as well. But if you go right here to the team training site, you can find this in the app as well. So if we go right here to Teachable Tuesday replays, okay, should take you directly there. Yep, boom, there you go. Okay, so there's a couple of training videos in here that I want to highlight for you guys. Okay, a couple training videos. And well, I mean, you just highlight them all. But I mean, okay, here we gave you guys content. Okay, we gave you guys content to use. That's new trending content in and around the new webinar. Okay, this video here, we gave you guys YouTube content. Literally gave you the content here. Take it, go clone it, go rock it out. This video right here, okay, Catherine and Kirsty talked about how to increase your conversions and get more sales. Okay, that's literally one of Catherine's and Kirsty's specialties. Okay, and then this one right here, like the last 4 videos, this one's here, how to use the VSL script, the actual first sales funnel that we launched this year for Gifu. Okay, how to use that script to create even more content. And we gave you the content to use. So literally all of these, you know, we're literally giving you guys content to take and clone and go use. The question is, are you actually going to do it? Have you done it? Have you gone through and actually done that? So let me just kind of poll everybody right now and ask you guys, have you gone through, just put a yes or no. Have you gone through the last 4 Teachable Tuesdays and applied what we taught you? Yes or no? Have you gone through the last 4 Teachable Tuesdays and applied what we taught you? Yes or no? Right? Now, if you haven't, it's okay as long as you commit to actually go doing it. Now, here's the beautiful part about everything that we're talking about, right? There's a lot of content in the team training site. There's a lot of content to go rewatch. Okay. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of no's, right? Seeing a lot of no's. So if you're answering no, it's okay. But are you okay with that? Like, are you guys okay with that? Because plain and simple, like, let's just call it what it is, right? If you're answering no, like, no, I haven't watched the replays. No, I haven't applied what you guys were teaching. You might be that same person that's sitting there going, hey, how come I'm not getting any results? How come I'm not making any sales? Well, if you're not applying what we teach, I mean, you kind of already know the answer to that, right? You know, again, a lot of no's, but I'm just saying, if you want to increase your results, follow through and treat this like a job, my friends, just like we talk about all the times. If you guys show up, if you guys treat this like a job. So let me give you another example, right? Let's say that in your job, right? Whatever your job is, whatever your profession is. So let's do this, right? Everyone right now, comment whatever your occupation is, comment that down below. So if you're a truck driver, if you stock shelves in a grocery store, if you're a lawyer, a doctor, whatever it is, comment your profession down below. So, and I'll use like one of you guys as an example. Okay. Everyone has a profession, right? Now, okay, cool. So, work from home, framing houses, medical, work as medical staff, RN, okay, home health aide, cool, housekeeping. All
Let's
right,
help,
good.
and let's help the waitress. Let's go use the waitress as an example, if that works. It's
Okay.
perfect. Know a lot of waitresses, you know? This is a great side hustle for
I like
someone.
Lisa's profession. It's good.
What's that?
All right,
Wealthy?
so we use the waitress, right? So let's say that you're very, and I want to ask you guys all honestly, right? And this is how I want you guys to look at this. This is how I want you guys to look at the funnel team. This is how I want you guys to look at your business. We'll use the waitress thing as an example. So your very first day, let's say you've never done waitressing before. You've never worked in a restaurant. You've never been a waitress, never been a waiter, hostess, whatever it is. Your very first day on the job. Okay. Did you know every single aspect of your job on your very first day? Yes or no? And this is for everybody. Did you know every single aspect of your job on your very first day? Okay. Comment that in there. Yes or no? Your very first day on the job, did you know and understand every single aspect of your job? Okay. Yeah. Albert says, no, I sucked at it. Everyone's commenting no, right? Like how could you possibly be expected to know and understand every single aspect of your job? You can't, right? So guys, our funnel team training site, having your online business is the same exact thing, the same exact concept as starting a brand new job. The however is if you show up to it. Now you could go start this new job, this new online, making money online with the funnel team, with Jifu, with our team here. But if you don't show up to it, if you don't go train and learn and understand the aspects of this job, you can't expect to get the results. Does that make sense? Okay. It's the same thing if you were a waitress and you showed up and then you said, nah, I'm not going to go in today. Nah, I'm not going to go in today. And then 5 days later, you decide, hey, you know what? I'll show up for a shift. And then you get to your shift. You haven't learned the POS, which is the point of sale. You haven't learned how to ring the register to actually check your customers out. You haven't learned the menu. So when someone says, hey, does this come with this? You know what? I'm not really sure. Or someone says, hey, I have a peanut allergy. Is there peanuts in this? And you're like, great question. Not sure. I hope you don't get sick, right? Think about all the things that go into waitressing. Oops, I forgot to bring you, one of the accoutrements, one of the side dishes that goes with this meal because I didn't really study the menu and I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you don't figure out what the aspects of your job are, would you expect to last very long in that restaurant? Probably not. So if you don't take the time and learn and understand the aspects of your job, the same thing here in the digital world, you just need to take the time. Now, the beauty is you could take as much or as little time as you want. Even Bill said sometimes people leave and come back. You can take all the time, but the point is put in the work. Because if you do treat this like a job and you do actually apply what we're teaching you, like I just mentioned, Teachable Tuesday, right? We're giving you the most up-to-date information. So as an example, let's say you're a waitress, right? Or whatever your profession is, and they come out with a new update. Let's say your restaurant, if you're a waitress, your restaurant just got a new point of sale system. Now you see this in a lot of restaurants, right? You see waitresses carrying around iPads and they're literally like ringing their guests up and they're scrolling through. And sometimes you even go to pay and you can pay right on the iPad. You can literally tap your card and use the Bluetooth. You can tap your card and you can sign the thing and you can pay right there. So let's say that you're a waitress and they have a training. There's an online training that you can even do right from your phone to learn how to use that new point of sale system. And you just say, I'll get to it. I'll get to it at some point. I'll get to it at some point. I'll get to it at some point. And pretty soon you go to work and everyone's using it and you don't know what you're doing, or you feel left behind, or you feel overwhelmed, or you feel out of place. It's very easy to do that right here if you don't keep up, if you don't stay up to speed with what's going on. But if you stay plugged in and you commit to yourself to keep moving forward every single day, even if, I just talked about 4 specific Teachable Tuesday replays where we give you the content. We give you the YouTube videos. We give you the TikTok videos. We give you the Facebook Reels. Here, go clone it. Go use it. As a matter of fact, this past Tuesday, I even demoed it for you. I busted out my phone and I demoed it for you to show you how simple it really was. I literally recorded a video, edited a video, and had the video ready to upload in all of what, Bill, like 5, maybe 10 minutes, right? We went through the process. So I showed you how to do it. So there's really no excuse, no legitimate excuse that you have other than you just have to want it bad enough. So now let's drill it down and make it really finite and really simple. Okay. Showing you the heart there. If you're not doing the thing, because a lot of you guys commented, I want to get out of my waitressing gig. I want to get out of my full-time job. I want to be more. I want to do more. I want to have more. I want to earn more. I want to I just want it so bad. But if you're not doing the thing that's going to help get you there, you don't want it bad enough. So you got to come to a realization and accept it with yourself that you got to commit to it if you want to receive the thing. Okay. So it comes down to this, guys. You either want it or you don't. You can talk about wanting it all day long. You can come here, show up on the Focus Fridays and the Teachable Tuesdays and the Mindset Mondays. You can drop all the little cute comments you want. I want it so bad. But if you're not out there doing the thing, it doesn't matter. You're just telling yourself that you want it, maybe to feel good. Maybe it's a feel good moment. Yeah, Focus Friday was great. Daniel, Bill were so right. And then at the end of the day, if you're not doing it, does it even matter? So the point here, guys, is You got to show up. You got to commit to it each and every day. And if you do commit and you treat this like a job, it can pay you better than any job could possibly pay you, better than any 9 to 5 could ever pay you. There's literally people in this company right here, no lie, that are making 6 figures per week. Not per month, not per year, per week. That's over $400,000 per month.
We got big
is
goals, high level, big
possible.
goals.
Yep. It's possible, but you gotta show up and you gotta commit and you gotta be in it to win it. Okay. So I just want you guys to understand the power of what you have at your fingertips with the funnel team, with Gifu. I want you to understand what's possible. You just gotta want it bad enough. Okay. And not get distracted, shiny objects, or thrown off course. Just be committed to yourself, your family, your future, and be committed to staying the course. Because if you do stay the course, you take out the if, and then it's just a matter of when. Does this stuff make sense, guys? If it does, comment in it to win it right now, please. Bill, anything else, man?
Man, you nailed it, and went a little overtime, but I would just add to it, kind of what back up what you said. I took a couple little notes here because my memory these days. But he mentioned, consistency, finish the job, all that stuff, take a break, come back, shiny objects. And I'm just gonna say, I sponsor Dan, and we're no different than all of you. And I was just thinking about this, meaning we all need some deep conversations someday. And Dan will tell you, we had a deep one before this, we spoke this morning. And I reach out to Dan all the time, and I try to get his head. Sometimes he needs a little, not a push, because he's the man, Dan the man. But like I told him today, I saw one of his videos, and he's targeting the big fish. And I just said, hey, listen, we're, about the rinky dink, like Lisa just said, I could have joined the shiny object when we had our little transition. And I've said it over and over, a $10 a month deal, and this is no disrespect to any deals. This is just, we're going bigger. Bigger is harder sometimes. Bigger is challenging sometimes. And all I told Dan today is I said, like I always said, overnight success is not always overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, all of a sudden, it will be overnight when a different kind of prospect joins us and there's no training. They just come in and they take over. They don't even want your funnel. They don't even want our training. And because you're in it and you're at high level, you're going to see much higher income. We are chasing higher income. And but act it, be the part, be snobby. Someone messages me right now, a rinky dink. I'm a snob. I just say, no, I wish you the best. Learn how to say no. And then the last piece of that, wrote another note. Dan was going to touch a little bit about YouTube, but I think he went overtime, so he didn't hit it. So I put a little note down, and we always talk about YouTube, make money, make money, make money, this program, this program, this program. I'm going to give you a little tidbit. The person who documents using the products on YouTube will go big, meaning go give some travel trials away if you have that in what you purchase, and videotape it. If you're using one of the mail order products, one of the lotions or one of the supplements, video it. If you're a digital guy like me and just using the travel and the live, video it. You use the products and love on the products, you will have successful. The money's great. We always got to do that too. But you start using the products, you go to a whole different level, and you'll never quit. You won't want to quit because you'll see how valuable they are. How many people on this, the last I'm going to conclude, how many people, oh, this is a bad one, Dan, I'm just going to be direct. How many people have used their products or even ran a travel quote that are here? We got 60 people on this call, on this Zoom. How many people, you asked how many people implemented before? How many people have used any of the products that they purchase? If they're just hanging on these calls, Dan, that's not good enough. You got to use the products and services. So that's all I have to
Yeah.
say. I love you all. Good job, Carl. We're moving along, and we're going high level. It's fun. This is a journey. I'm right with everyone here. I started over day one. Dan
Mhm.
started over. We're all at ground zero right now. So
Yep.
let's win together. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and that's just it. I mean, be high level, guys. Just be high level. Be in it to win it. Be committed. And you know, this may or may not be controversial. I know there's other
Thanks,
folks
Joe.
out there that say, quote unquote, don't put all your eggs in one basket and all that other stuff. And that's the reason why people promote multiple different things. But I could tell you guys from experience. And again, all I'm going to do is I'm going to give you honesty, integrity, and experience from I'm going on 8 years now of doing this. So take it for what it's worth. Okay. Anytime for me, and I'm not going to speak for anybody else, although you could just go look at anybody else and see the same pattern or trend. Anytime I've created a full-time income, it's been with one single opportunity when I pour my heart into that opportunity. I've never promoted like a dozen things at once or six things at once or even three things at once and created a full-time income opportunity in all three. So the person that's saying, oh, you can't put all your eggs in one basket, you got to have multiple income streams, like ask that person how much they're making in each one. Because I've found that when I focus on one specific thing and I give it my all, that's when I do really, really well. Now, I'm not saying you can't have other things out there because I also do little other, affiliate things here and there, but I put my heart and energy into one. I build up that full-time income in one. And then once I've created and have that sustainable full-time income in one thing, then I open up the door to maybe a little of this over here, maybe a little bit of that over there. And the important part is those other little things that I may dabble in complement the primary business. So pay attention to that. So, but I've seen some of you guys out there and you're promoting multiple primary businesses. When you're trying to promote multiple primary businesses, it's like trying to juggle like 10 balls at once and trying to keep them all up in the air and thinking that they're all going to be the winner. So you got to go with obviously where your heart is. And if someone, let's say somebody, you are promoting multiple things and somebody hit you up on the side in Messenger, say someone hits you up on Facebook Messenger and they're like, hey, I saw one of your videos. I really want to join you, man. I love what I saw. Now you'd have to think to yourself, oh crap, what video did they see and what link? And they just said, send me your link. I want to join. Now you'd have to think, oh, geez, what link do I send them? Now you have an internal debate. Typically, you're going to lean towards one thing. For me, someone says, hey, I saw your video. I want to join. It's like, there's no question. There's zero question because the heart's in one spot. And we'll conclude with this, where your energy goes, the money flows, my friend. Where your energy goes, the money flows. So just giving you full disclosure, just giving you experience over the last almost 8 years of doing this. When I pour my heart and my energy into one specific thing, that's when I'm able to build that full-time. We're talking walk away income. If I try to juggle multiple things at once, yeah, you might make a little here, a little there, but you never experience freedom. You just don't. So take it for what it's worth, chew on it, whatever you want to do, guys. But just know that we're giving you guys truth. We're giving you guys honesty. We're giving you guys experience when you're in it to win it for the long haul and you commit to it and you commit to yourself and you commit to your own development, education, training. You take the if out and it's just a matter of when. And that's about it for today. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Let's get out there. Let's go make it an awesome, epic weekend. We already got sales coming in last night and this morning. So great to see the continued growth and momentum rocking and rolling. So we appreciate you guys. We will see you guys live on Monday for Mindset Monday. Have an awesome weekend. And that's about it. Bill, thanks for joining, my friend.
Always.
We'll catch you guys later.